Hello, my name is Rivka, and today I'm going to be teaching you about Quicksort. So Quicksort is a sorting algorithm, meaning it's an algorithm that you use in programming things so that you can sort a list of anything you want. It could be words or numbers. Really, it could be anything. And I want to be teaching you about Quicksort today because my computer science teacher says that there aren't really any good quicksort videos out there, so I wanted to make something. So maybe he could use it next year, or like some other computer science teacher trying to teach quicksort can use it at some point. Anyway, hope you enjoy the video. Now I'm going to show you how to do quicksort instead of just talking about it, because talking is actually really boring, as you all know. So the first thing we're going to do is open our shulker box of our randomly sorted items. So we're planning on sorting them by both color and by number of them, because I actually set it up that way so that the red concrete, there's only one of them, and then there's 8 of the purple concrete. So the first step to sorting this using Quicksort is to choose a random pivot. And yeah, your code would do that, or your, like whatever you're sorting would do that. So let's just pick a random one. I'll try my best to be random as possible. Alright, so the pivot is 2. So we will set that aside somewhere, it doesn't really matter. And then, so we know that 1 is smaller than 2, so we'll just put it here for now. And then, oh wait, no, I'm not supposed to skip over there again. So 7 is greater than 2, 5 is greater than 2, and then 6 is also greater than 2, 3 is greater than 2, 4 is greater than 2, 8 is greater than 2, and then 1 is less than 2. So we're going to put the 2 here, since what we're going to do next will sort the 2 in relation with the other numbers we have here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put all the things greater than 2 over here, like this, and then all the things less than 2 over here, like this. And that means that this will be in the right spot, because all the smaller things will be on the left, and the brighter things will be on the right. So that's why we can put it at our bottom row, which is the row of all the sorted items. By the way, this is supposed to function like a tree, so on the screen here it should appear how this appears like a tree. And I've color coded it to make it more clearer, because the red flows to the yellows, and then the yellows flow to the greens, and then the greens flow to the blues. So next, what we need to do is go through that shulker box of the smaller ones, and since 1 is our pivot here, since there are no other items that we can choose for our pivot, we will just take it out and put it at the bottom, because there's nothing to put on these left and right chests. Shulker boxes, because there's nothing greater than or less than or 1. And by the way, the reason that we do this again is because Quicksort is recursive, which means that you do a function or a process over and over again, and then it will stop once you get the desired result. Next, we're going to do this process on the yellow shulker box. So we will pick a random pivot, and since we have more than 1 element here in our shulker box, we can actually pick a pivot. We have some choices. So how about 3? 3 is not going to be very interesting, so I'm going to do a little bit of cheating here and pick something else. Because if we pick 3, it would be smaller than all the rest of these, so it wouldn't be that interesting. It would just like get rid of the 3 and move all the rest of these things greater than 3 to the right over here. So why don't we pick a, how about 6? That should be more interesting. So 6 is our pivot, and we will set it down here at the bottom of our inventory. and 7 is greater than 6, 5 is less than 6, 3 is less than 6, 4 is less than 6, and 8 is greater than 6. So 6 will go down here as it is already in the right place, at least in relation to the other objects. And then this is the choker box with all the items that are smaller than our 6. So we shall put the 5, 3, and 4 here. And then these are all greater than 6, so we'll put them like this. Now we will repeat the process here. And generally, I think a computer would do this from like left to right. So we're going to do this from left to right if we can. I mean, it's recursive though, so it would be a little weird because what it does is basically you start here, right? And then you kind of branch off into here, and then you keep on branching down and lower. So it's kind of not really all that clear. You know, actually, it might start on the right. You know what? It doesn't matter. We're not robots, and it's not even that important since it gets all sorted anyway. So let's pick another pivot. So how about 4? Actually, again, that's not. Actually, that will be interesting. Never mind. So 4 is the pivot we set aside. 3 is smaller than that. 5 is greater than that. So 4 goes down to the bottom. 3 goes down to the left, and 5 goes down to the right. And since these are in the right spots in comparison to each other, then they are in the right spots. And yes, we would do this process, the recursive process again on here, but since this is the only pivot, nothing would really change. It would just swap with itself, essentially. And then we're going to do that same process on these. So how about 8? 7 is less than 8. So 8 goes down here to basically the pivot designated shulker box, and 7 is smaller, so it goes to the left. Now, if you were to look through all the shulker boxes, you would see that they're actually all in order. So this is empty, but here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have all of it in order thanks to Quicksort. And I don't even know why it's called Quicksort because it's not even the fastest method for sorting, but it is still quite quick. It's probably faster than me just trying to do it a standard human way. Anyway, so I will show you another example. Okay, now I'm going to do another example. So, yet again, our red shulker box is filled with randomly sorted items. So, we're going to pick another pivot, a random pivot. 4. Okay, so we set it aside, and then 3 is smaller than 4. 8 is greater than 4. 6 is greater than 4. 1 is smaller. 2 is smaller. 5 is greater, and 7 is greater. So then 4 will go to the bottom, as we know that it is sorted in relation to the other numbers, the other quantities, and we will put these back in the next tree of shulker boxes, the next branch essentially. If you look at this upside down, it is actually basically like an upside down tree, where this is like the trunk, and then this is like the foliage, actually more like, I don't know what the word is, but like the outside of the tree. Anyway, so we will put these in the greater than side of our list. This would be in a list or something else like that, maybe a set. Actually, a set wouldn't work because sets aren't ordered, but in like an array, a list, something like that, if we were to actually do this in coding. Anyway, so we will repeat our process on here. So we'll just pick something like that to be very random here. 3 our pivot. So we will move these around it. 1 is smaller, 2 is smaller. Pretty not interesting here. pretty uninteresting. So 1 and 2 are smaller, go here. 3 is greater, so it would go, 3 is our pivot, sorry, so it goes down to the bottom as it is sorted in relation to the other ones. Now we will do it on the left of here. So our 1 and 2. So we pick 1 pivot, 2 is our pivot, 1 is smaller, 2 goes down to the basically designated pivot chest, and 1 goes to the left. Now we will repeat that same process with these. So 8, 6, 5, 7. So how about the one mouse be good at being random? 5 is our pivot. Okay. So 8 is greater, 6 is greater, and 7 is greater than our 5. So we all just put them, we put all of them over here, and the 5 goes into the pivot chest. And then these, we pick a pivot again. 6, okay. Not going to be particularly interesting. How about we'll do 7. 7 is the pivot, goes there. And then the 6 is less than, the 8 is greater than. So the 8 goes here, and the 6 goes there. So the 1, 2, 3, okay, not 3, 3, then 4, 5, okay, not 5. I keep on talking too early. 5, sorry, 6, 7, 8. So now it's all in order. Yet again, we have successfully sorted all of our items using Quicksort. Anyway, hope you enjoyed watching this video, and make sure to not subscribe and not like the video, and especially don't smash the like button, because smashing the like button is very bad for your health, since you could potentially hurt your finger if you did that, or your fist, or whatever you like to smash things with. And don't comment either. I know I'm such a not normal YouTuber, but listen to me, okay? Listen to me. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye.